my distinct honor and pleasure to welcome you to the American School of Warsaw. Founded in 1953, we have a strong and deep history and traditions that bring us to this point where today's mission is that we are all about changing the world for the better. That's what we do as a school. We prepare kids so that they can go out into life established by our core values that understand how we all work together so that they can truly change the world for the better.
At ASW, we use the Primary Years Program, the PYP, to help guide the students' learning journeys here through their first years of school. And how that basically works is that we find out who the learners are as students, both them as their personality, but also them as learners, and we look deeply into that so that we can design learning opportunities and engagements and provocations that they can then inquire into their own questions and discover the world around them. And that'll help them through the rest of their learning careers because they will learn how to ask good questions and they will become researchers and open-minded thinkers and opportunities for them to engage with the world around them and discover all that the world has to offer them.
The IB Middle Years program at ASW provides a framework of learning that encourages students to become creative, critical, and reflective learners. The MYP emphasizes intellectual challenge, encouraging students to make connections between their studies in traditional subjects and the real world. Whatever your interest or passion, you will have an opportunity to pursue it. Art, rock band, choir, dance, theater, strings, photography, product design, robotics, speech and debate, Model United Nations, math team, Knowledge Bowl, Student Leadership Council, or publications like the Literary Magazine or the Warrior News, and countless other things. Our students also turn their passions into a wide variety of clubs, many of which are service-based, inspiring active community involvement in raising awareness of important causes and charitable organizations in our local community and across Poland. ASW welcomes beginning English language learners from pre-kindergarten to grade 9, and we have support in place to ensure that all English language learners are able to access the curriculum.
So the DP program is the International Baccalaureates program for the last 2 years at school. After the Middle Years program, students embark on a 2-year course of study across a range of 6 subjects with some additional pieces that they have to incorporate into their studies, an extended essay research piece, a 100-hour course in critical thinking called Theory of Knowledge, and a creativity, activity, service learning element. And so the advantages of the system in comparison to other systems around the world is that there's the whole idea of interdisciplinary learning, where students are not just studying maths or English in an isolated way. The whole idea of those other pieces I've just mentioned is to allow students to link and make connections with their learning, and also to develop transdisciplinary skills in all sorts of areas, which means when they go off to university, they're very well prepared for all of the expectations of university academically, and additionally the additional pieces of learning that students will do in a university context, whether it's co-curricular learning, whether it's involved in societies or the Students' Union or those types of things. So the idea is that the diploma links things together in a different way compared to other final year or final 2-year programs around the world.
The sports here at the American School of Warsaw are broken up into 3 seasons. The sports in our athletic program are swimming, tennis, softball, basketball, football, soccer, volleyball, cross country, and track and field. Each season usually lasts about 9 weeks, and at the end of the season, we tend to go to end of the season tournament in one of the conference that we belong to.
This is not a typical school. This is an educational organization that embraces diversity, different cultures, and gives our children the chance to get to know, get acquainted with different cultures, different religions, and understand that we're all different, but at the same time, we're all the same. My name is Maria Daifoti. I come from Greece. I'm the PTO president. PTO is a very active community of parents. We collaborate with teachers and staff, and we make sure that this school brings joy and smiles to our kids' faces. When I first arrived in Poland, I had one worry. Will my children be happy? Will my children fit in? One thing I'm going to say, 4 years later, I feel that ASW is my family. And I'm very much grateful that my kids come to school with a big smile. They have experiences that will make them grow, make them become mature global citizens. Because this is what the school is all about. One classroom is a world, and the world is in the classroom.